Welcome to Jay's Daily Pre-Market Briefing for February the 13th, 2018. So Bitcoin, as expected, continuing to make the retracement, heading towards this 9110 area. We're almost there. And again, my expectation is that that area will prove to be some kind of resistance for Bitcoin, and maybe we get another move down to 77.95 or all the way down to 52.45. If it does break through the 9110 to 95.90 zone, I would expect further retracement up to the five figures in the 12,000 and 13,000 area. But overall, the trend is down on Bitcoin, and I'm expecting it to continue down for some time. Moving on to gold futures, we got the move down into the 1308.4 to 1317.9 zone. We had 2 days within there, and the previous day we did test back into that area, and we're coming out of there. So now what I'm expecting, this is going to be the key. Can we get through this 1330 half to 1326.4 zone? If we can get through that, then I'm expecting gold to rally up further for a retest of 1368 and more probably up to 1381 and on to 1406.7 on gold futures. Not much to report on the euro futures here. You can see that we're still caught between these two zones here, and the 122.48 to 122.095 is offering support right now, and the resistance being just above. So just above that, where we are now, we did actually come very close to that 123.365 to 123.61 zone. We backed off a little bit, so that is the key. I expect us to play in here until we either break one side or the other. So watch those two areas, 122.095 to the downside for any further short confirmation or action, and to the upside 123.615 on euro future. And moving on to Nasdaq futures. Nasdaq futures doing what we were expecting once we got above 64.76, right up to test the 65.42 quarter to 65.71 half. We didn't quite get to 71 half, but pretty close. And we've rejected a little bit here, so I'm expecting it to play now between those two zones, the 42 quarter to 71 half zone to the upside, and to the downside the 64.51.75 to 76 zone. And that's going to be the key. When we come out of here, either to the upside, we'll get further move to the upside, or if we break 51.75, then expect more downside action on the Nasdaq. Finally, moving on to crude oil, down into here 59.41 to the 58.80 zone, being retested again. We closed up around just off of 60 the other day, and now we've come back down to test this 59.41 to 58.80 zone. That's going to be the key support. If we break through that, then I'm expecting us to go into the mid 50s, probably down to 56.50 or 56. But as long as that holds, this may be a good area to potentially look for a long. However, I do like 58.80 a little bit better than this 59.41, but still might be interesting for potential long trade. As for the shorts, if we break below 58.80, then a retest of the 58.80 to 59.41 zone would probably warrant a short. And to the upside, if we do get going back up to the upside, 62.10 to 62.92, we saw the importance of that zone before as a support area, and then we broke, and then we came back and tested 62.10 pretty much to the tick, and then that precipitated the down move. And it's Tuesday, so head over to the Trader Institute at traderinstitute.com, register for their free trial. I'll put the link directly for the trial in the description, but if you want to go check out their website, it's the traderinstitute.com. And the trial starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and goes to about 12 noon. You can watch Simon trade volume profile and his take on it. And look forward to seeing you in the next video. Trade well, control risk, and we'll see you tomorrow.